So how was Mexico?
The experience itself, like to actually like learn the style, be in the ring with the girls, that part was cool, like the actual wrestling part.
Right.
But other than the wrestling part, it was the
It's a fucking horrible
shit.
experience. That's why I'm laughing when
We
I
got-
read about this person or that person going to Mexico and making a big deal out of it because, like,
Yeah, and I understand
I've been there a
it's
million,
all
a
part
million
of,
times. I know exactly what it's like. So it's like basically, you work Mexico, so you get more work in the United States.
Right.
That's about it. You're getting in the ring with people for in our situation. We get in the ring with women that have been doing this for 15 years, which you're not going to get in America. Because basically, once a girl doesn't look as good anymore, they push her out of the business. Whereas down there, you know what they do? They put some tights on her and stick a mask on her, and she becomes a heel.
yeah, they
Right.
your
So you get a chance to, work with women that have been doing this for 15 years that are, very, very good and can lead you if they choose to, which a lot of times they do not.
Wait, did you say they become guys when they put the mask on?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought
No.
that was-
They turn them heel.
Oh, okay. All right.
I might have said that. I might be tired.
It might be the
Can't speak.
coffee.
Yeah,
not a
they turn you heel, they put a mask on you,
Right.
when you become older, and you bring up the younger girls.
Did you get to work with any of the trainees down there? Because don't they have a lot of that?
No, they're
Trannies?
guys.
Yeah.
They're guys.
Trannies?
We saw lots of trannies.
Yeah.
Trainees.
Trannies.
Trannies,
Transvestites?
transsexuals, yeah.
Right.
No, but they do a lot of like gay gimmicks and stuff like
Oh,
that
yeah,
down
definitely.
there.
Right.
So
Cool.
Yeah, the experience itself was pretty shitty. I mean, I know it's all part of paying your dues, and I understand that. That's fine, but I mean,
but they make it
this
worse
is
than it
just-
needs to be. Like
They
I've
put
worked
us
in
up
other
in this.
countries. You can't have it's
No.
night and day, Japan and Mexico. Like Japan, the women there who have been doing it just as long as the Mexican women, they want to have a good match, so they make it their point to watch whatever you can do or ask you, this is your offense, and we're going to build a match around your offense. And if you fuck up, we're going to try and cover for you because we want the match to go over and everybody comes out looking good.
Right.
That's the way it is in Japan. In Mexico, it's not like that. If first off, even if they do speak English, they might just opt not to.
Kayfabe you. Yeah, kayfabe
And then a
you.
lot of times they'll plan a spot with you, and then sometimes just to be a dick, they'll leave you high and dry standing in the middle of the ring, change it up on you, and not tell you.
Right.
So-
you look stupid.
Because of that, you really kind of learn to work. It's not uncommon for them to want you to look like an asshole
No.
because, stupid American asshole wrestlers, they get flown down
they
here
get
and
flown
paid more
down
than
and
we
paid,
do.
so
Right.
they
They've been
wanna
doing it
make
for
you
2
look
years.
stupid, yeah.
So that's,
Wow.
yeah, it's different. It's
And the locker
different.
rooms are like it's monstrosity. Like all the girls in the locker room, every single girl smokes
They're very,
cigarettes.
they're very
No, I'm talking about the cigarettes.
cliquey.
They all
Yeah,
smoke
yeah,
cigarettes,
yeah.
and the locker room,
The locker rooms are
seriously,
kayfabe,
it's
so
the
they're
size.
shut up.
Honestly, it would be
the size of this fan.
It's the size of this van, and there's no windows, no ventilation.
Right.
So you're sitting there, like, getting dressed, going over your match, talking,
We had
and
instant
you
heat.
can't
'cause
see your hand in front
This
of
one
you.
comes down with a bag the size of the seat.
Dude, whatever.
Right.
We're there for a week. I need my gear, my clothes, my everything.
Right.
I
It's
don't
so
care.
big. We were getting dirty looks from everybody.
I don't care. I
I
need
know.
my shit.
Right.
We're there for 6 days. I got my boots, my gear, my
It's
clothes
not
for
like a
6
year.
days. Whatever. But the locker room, it was just disgusting. Like the cigarettes.
And the
you couldn't see
promoter
your
is
hand in
just-
front of you. Every girl smoked.
Right.
And it was. Ugh.
The promoter's really big on hurry up, and wait. Like, no warning whatsoever. He'll wake you up in the morning at 9 o'clock.
Come on,
and
we
be
have to
like,
go now. We have to go now. Come on, April, Talia.
Let's go, April.
Talia and April.
What are we doing, Luciano? He's like, oh, we have bikini bathing suit TV today.
No.
Go now.
Right.
What?
You know
Didn't
what's
tell us
funny?
about this last night.
Here's the funny.
I'm sorry. It's just come up.
No. Let me tell you the story. This is funny. The first day we got to Mexico, we had an early trip. We had a long flight, so
Oh
they
my
let
God.
us go to the hotel. They let us go to the hotel and sleep.
I was beat up too. I was already coming from something else. I was fucking beat the fuck up. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna forget if I don't talk. Okay.
Go.
So we finally get there. It was like, what time did we get there? It was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 3, 4 o'clock. And he's like, all right, girls. He's like, I'll bring you to the hotel. You can sleep a couple hours, and then we want you to do TV later. We're like, okay, we'll just interview, like a TV interview. We're like, fine. So it was freezing there. It had to be like what? 40 degrees.
You never think of
In
Mexico and
Mexico?
cold.
Yes, it
but
was freezing. It was back in December.
There's no central heat at all.
So they put us up in this apartment. It was a nice apartment, but it had no heat. So we were like freezing to death the whole time. So
It had no hot water.
no hot water.
Right.
So we ended up, they brought us to the hotel. We slept like 2 hours. He pulled up. It was like 7:30 p.m. He's blowing the horn. We're still in the bed. So I'm like, oh, whatever. I wore the clothes that I went down there in because I was comfortable in. It was a cute little purple turtleneck and jeans.
Yeah.
So she goes in the van first, and I'm late. I'm walking out because I'm trying to wake up, and I get in the van, and the promoter looks at me. He's like, "That's what you're wearing to TV?" Just like that. And I'm like, "What's wrong with this?" So it was cute.
Cute.
Right.
It was really cute, He's like, oh no, you need to show some skin. I'm like, oh, it's freezing. So I'm like, fine.
We're in Latin country.
Yeah.
Everything's about skin down
So I'm
here.
like, fine. So I went back upstairs and I had this like black tank top, like it was low cut. I put that on and I had like a little sweater over it, whatever. So we end up going there to this lot, and come to find out, like there was no TV. Like he just wanted to show us off to his pervert friends. And he like made up the whole time. We're like, "Where's the TV? Where's the TV guy? Oh, he's on his
We're
way.
there for 3
He's on his way."
hours
No, it was
standing
longer
around.
than that. And
Right.
we're standing outside in a lot, and it's freezing.
Finally, I'm the one. She's new, right? I've been down there a million times. I'm like, Luciano, take us the fuck home. Okay?
Right.
It
He's
is
like, no,
fucking
no,
cold.
he's on his
This
way.
Is bullshit.
He's on his camera
Like, I
guy
don't
on his
care.
way, on his
I
way.
really
No,
don't
he
care.
was never on his way. We were just that's why he made me change. I'm like, I'll put something on to show skin so I can show him.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Have you
So,
experienced
yeah,
that a lot
Yes.
in wrestling, as far as like promoters and shit like that, trying to like whatever? What's the craziest
No.
sex stuff?
Hit or miss.
No, I never really get like bothered by promoters like sexually. Like they never like they're not really. They're like always respectful to me.
Right.
No,
I can
I don't-
usually tell it ahead of time, so I usually don't even bother working for those types. So.
Yeah, I've always been cool with everybody.
Here's another story. Here's one for you. So we go back. I'm like, Luciano, man, this is bullshit. I'm like, first off, there's no heat in the house.
No.
It had to have been maybe 35 degrees, and the houses in
freezing.
Mexico
It's
are
cold
tile.
inside.
Everything's tile floors to keep it cool in the summer because it's like 100 degrees. So everything's tile floors, thin walls, everything. So we're in this apartment, and they just painted the walls. The walls are white.
Oh
Anything
my god!
You brush up
You
against
stand
it
up
turn
against
white.
it, you're white.
Right.
Meanwhile, they had left our bags on the tarmac at the airport. It had been pouring rain.
Soaked.
So our bags were soaking wet. Everything's soaked through our bags. So we're
Right.
trying to hang up our clothes.
But it's not drying because it's so cold in
But it's-
there.
right, and everything's brushing white against all our clothes. Nothing is drying. We're wearing wet clothes in 35-degree weather with a house that's insulated like my t-shirt.
Right.
So we go. It had been like, I go downstairs first and I wash my hair. And we couldn't, there was no shower curtain or anything. The water's spilling all over the floor. So now the water is all over the floor. So we're wet. The floor's wet.
Clothes are
Everything's
wet.
Right? We're fucking miserable. Okay? Just being
Miserable.
wet and cold
And
for 2
miserable's
days.
not even a word.
Finally, we tried not to wash our hair for as long as we could. And I took a cup and I'm standing in the sink because I couldn't take it. That
Right.
cold all over me at the same time. So I thought I'll do this and try and then do that. So I'm in the shower or the sink, which is a tiny little sink.
It's the size of
my
like
ass.
honestly, if
Yeah.
it had no
So
bigger
I'm
than
bent
this.
over, I'm washing my hair in ice cold water because we had no hot water still. Luciano's like, I'm trying to have Guy fix for you.
I have
said,
fix
what?
for
He
you.
not come?
He's not
He did
coming.
not come?
He's not coming.
I thought he was there already. I'm sorry. I call him
Yeah,
one more time. It's like the
lion-ass.
standard bullshit line in Mexico.
Right.
So anyway, so I come up the next day. I tell her, I said, we still don't have hot water. I'm really sorry. You're gonna have to do your hair in the sink. She's like, what do you mean? I
It was
said,
cold.
I'll
On the
help
shower.
you. I said, I'll help you. I said, just bend over the sink. I'll help you wash your hair. Da 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 da. She bends over and screams, "Holy
It's so
fuck!
cold."
What the fuck is this?" She's like, "It's so cold. It's so cold." Like she starts to
like in
shake.
shock.
Her whole body goes like shake. Everything's like this.
Right.
I'm like, just hang on. We'll get to this quick spot. I'm filling up the cold water and pouring it over her scalp. She's like,
Mind
I'm
you,
like,
the sink is like this big too, and
I'm like, trying to imagine something warm. It's like December. She goes,
Right.
Connecticut.
Connecticut did
She
feel
goes,
warm.
She goes, holy fuck. And she stands up finally, we're done. She goes, do you think Candice Michelle ever had to do this?